Good evening, Dr. Jimmy again. Pleased to see you all. Actually, I can't see you at all, even though I am wearing these bizarre glasses which make me look like David Cronenberg. Anyway, I would like to share with you, it is cocktail hour, you know, and so I'd like to share with you a delightful repast, a little beverage that I'd like to demonstrate for you. I have here a proper stainless steel cocktail shaker filled with ice. Now I have here a delicious bottle of Old Raj dry gin made in Scotland. A rather unique type of gin. If you notice, the colour is a rather unusual shade. Gin is normally completely crystal clear, but this, as you can see, is a slightly chartreuse colour. Rather unusual. Actually, that's perhaps the wrong word to use. Saffron would be a good word to use because that is where it gets its colour. As you know, every gin uses different botanicals, various flavourings. Oh dear, I hope I didn't just spill gin all over my keyboard. No, actually got all over my bathrobe that I'm wearing right now. And a little bit on my desk, but that's all. Anyway, most of it was in the cocktail shaker where it damn well belongs. Anyway, no, I haven't been drinking before I did this. In fact, I don't drink that much. I'm hardly an alcoholic at all, actually. An alcoholic does not enjoy fine cocktails. He enjoys whatever bit of swill he can get his mouth on. This, of course, is vermouth. It is dry vermouth. And it's because of the dry vermouth that it's called a dry martini, except people have come to think that means that it has to be very dry, that is, without vermouth, which is the dry vermouth it gets its name from. In other words, just a tad, just a drop of this, and mostly gin. And that, of course, is a fallacy, based on the fact that in the 1950s, the vodka martini, which wasn't a martini at all, it was a vodka-tini, became quite popular. Brought about by the James Bond movies, among other things. And vodka, of course, is a flavourless spirit, and thus the vermouth comes out very, very strong. And if you use the classical mixture of 30% vermouth to 70% vodka, you would end up with a very strong vermouth tasting thing. And so very small amounts of vermouth are used in vodka martinis traditionally because of that. Whereas originally the recipe was 30-70 vermouth to gin, and thus the blending of the two flavors created a lovely cocktail. Now, we have the vermouth and the gin here in the shaker. Now, I am not one who holds to the notion that some purists, that you must stir to avoid bruising the gin. This is quite well. You shake it like that. Then we get a previously chilled cocktail glass, as so. And then we pour the beverage into the previously chilled cocktail glass. And again, it has a slightly yellowish cast because of the unique type of gin we are using. Now, incidentally, I keep my vermouth refrigerated because if you keep it in your cupboard and you only use a little bit of it at a time and over a long period, it darkens and the flavor gets kind of gross. It is already a fortified wine, and hold on, this is better. Now, I'm not actually drinking a martini. I'm thinking, oh, he's making a classical martini. It's not a martini at all. You see here, this is all the difference. This is not an eyeball, no. Could be, but it's not. It is an onion, and it is the onion that makes the difference. Dropping the onion into this, we have a Gibson. I'm also spilling because I shouldn't be holding it up with my left hand like that. All right. A Gibson, very different from a martini. Not really different, but it's different because it has a olive, not an olive, it has an onion. Makes quite a bit of a difference. Oh look, Bob is making a cameo appearance in the background of this video. Hello, Bob. She looked up. Hello, hello, Bob. Nice kitty. Bob's not terribly interested in cocktails. You see, like Adolf Hitler and other dictators and fascists, Bob, and those who wish to dominate the world, Bob is in fact a teetotaler and does not drink. Bob, don't lick up the gin. You're making me a liar. She's not licking up the gin that I spilled. No, she's not. She's not. No. No, she's just sitting here nicely. She doesn't do anything stronger than catnip, and that only in moderation. No. Okay, so we have our delicious beverage. It's called a Gibson. It's not named after Mel Gibson. He hadn't even been born yet when it was made. It was named after, supposedly, the fellow Gibson who was the artist who did those early 20th century pin-ups. They're called Gibson girls. By modern standards, they were fully clothed. I mean, they had those big bathing suits that went from the neck to the ankles. Just a little bit of ankle showing. That was the sexy part back then. I suppose that he came up with the term. There's other legends and rumors about it. I chose the Gibson tonight because the lovely, and these are very good onions, by the way. They're already in vermouth, so they're called tipsy onions. And because of the Old Raj. See, I thought the unique saffron flavoring, saffron that is botanical in the gin, would go quite well with the onions. In a way that onions go quite well with Indian spices and cooking, and I thought it would make a unique spicy cocktail with a little bit of onion taste, and the vinegar and the onion and the vermouth, and all of it would blend together to make a rather unique savoury experience. Pardon. And what's it here? And so we have the lovely cocktail, and we can enjoy that. Of course, because I am drinking now, you know, this creature will think I'm being bad and try to punish me with an evil trap. But fortunately, Bob is here to protect me. And so we have it. That should pretty much conclude this insanity for tonight. And will I do anything else with this sort of nonsense? Perhaps I will, perhaps I won't. But I just wanted to share this lovely beverage. And I must know that if I'm going to mix cocktails in front of the computer again, I need to bring a towel. And again, delicious. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy this little culinary episode. Ta!